Mazraoui's pass to Mainu was not good. Doku can't find Haaland.
Yeah, Mazraoui, you'll breathe a little easier now.
Mazraoui careful not to lunge in.
Ku bench era tabataddeeko Rashford.
Ono tuli wa City.
Matheus Nunes there suggesting that he wanted better options. His commitment being shown by Manchester United. Ruben Amorim will be pleased. Mindset of Bruno Fernandes and his teammates has been of a focused nature so far.
You know, he had much less possession than the English champions, and we're seeing it again.
Mazraoui's been busy at these early stages. Foden. Walker. Teammates going in on top of Kevin De Bruyne.
I mentioned that earlier. I think that's one of the changes we've seen from Amorim. You know, his centre backs are now much more courageous in terms of stepping up and shutting something down much sooner.
Opportunity perhaps for City. Foden to Doku. Maguire with an important interception that was heading into the path of Erling Haaland. Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes. Lots of space here for Martinez. Højlund's made the run. Diaz with him. Bruno Fernandes. Mainu. Dalot. Well, Church launch might good the one to get it back for City. Bernardo Silva spots plenty of space on the near side for Matheus Nunes. Kevin De Bruyne, for all of City's woes, he's still the Premier League player who has created the most chances per 90 minutes this season. When he's on the pitch, he still does deliver. Doku. Haaland couldn't get up. Here's Phil Foden. Here's some range. It's the first shot in anger of the Manchester derby. It's taken 20 minutes.
And again, it's one of those situations where he's just made his mind up. That's the kind of wing play you want to see from Doku. And Nana was stationary. And I think relieved to see this fizz past that near post.
Remarkably that we are midway through December and Phil Foden has still yet to score in the Premier League this season.
Yeah, I'm just looking at those attempts so far. What, just over 20 minutes gone now, Connor? It's like the tentative derby so far.
With Diaz out muscles Erasmus Højlund. Mazraoui again times it well against Doku. Here is Ahmad. Højlund's first touch shows too much to Diaz.
It's just too much pace on the ball. It was difficult for Højlund. But in terms of playing a ball into feet, I think Højlund is far superior in that area than Xerxes.
The body language of Rasmus Højlund suggesting that he's preferring the methods of Ruben Amorim to Erik ten Hag, who's given the goals lately. De Bruyne, left by Foden, returned to it by Haaland. Maguire up against Phil Foden, it's another corner.
Maguire had read the fact that Foden was always going to try and get it on his left foot in the end here, and it's very kind of tight movement of the ball. And Martinez was just alive to the fact that he was also going to come in on that left foot too.
Here it comes from Foden. Diaz was closest to it. I think it came off his shoulder more than his head.
Yeah, I was kind of just watching the Scandinavian scrap that was going on between Højlund and Haaland. He's turned his back on it completely as well, Højlund. Not the best sort of defence, and he's got to be careful if he's going to do more of that.
I think there can be no doubt as to what Rasmus Højlund's instructions have been. Defending corners, Højlund against Haaland.
And neither of them said, "I love you."
Doku, given the recent goalkeeping calamities across both teams, back passes like that will always be nervous moments today. Here's Maynard. Working a bit of space. Cross though behind Højlund. Walker trying to cover that right wing back area as well as the right central defensive position.
Yeah, Mazraoui on this near side is a little less committed to getting in advanced positions, but Dalot just can't get enough of them.
We are 25 minutes into this Manchester derby, and the visitors are yet to have a touch of the ball inside the City penalty area.
I don't think Amorim will be overly worried about it. I think he's seeing something more cohesive here.
They might get a touch here. Amad Diallo, 1-1. What a chance! Flag was up, it wouldn't have counted anyway.
Yeah, maybe that's the one area he needs to kind of improve on things, is those finishes. Yes, he's run into an offside position, but the opportunity still presented itself, and should be looking to tuck those away more convincingly.
He had scored 3 goals this season across all competitions. Amad Diallo wouldn't have counted, but he'll still be disappointed not to have seen the net furl there. Maguire continues to stick to Haaland like glue.
I think Maguire's done very well so far.
Given away by Mateus Nunes, Ugarte, Bruno Fernandes. The longer this game stays 0-0, the more the jeopardy rises. Maguire. Yeah, they're both claiming the last touch came off the other. The assistant on the near side, Gary Bezic, gives the throw into Manchester City.
Yeah, correct. They just brushed off Mazraoui.
Not much Christmas cheer in evidence of the blue side of Manchester at the moment. Comes along to Walker.
Yeah, look how high Martinez is in that little instance again with De Bruyne.
And that's close to sliding in on Edison. Tension as you've seen an awful lot of the ball today, and finds himself closely marked again by Kobe Mainoo.
I think he would like it quicker. I think he's delighted in the fact that when Manchester United do apply the press, it's done collectively. And that there's more spark about it now.
Bernardo Silva. Good acceleration. And Bruno Fernandes got back in the nick of time. That was just opening up for Bernardo Silva there.
That's brilliant defending.
Foden. Mainoo could him down. Here's McDowell. So pushed by Howard on the back of Harry Maguire. It wasn't much, the briefest of touches, but a smile from Erling Haaland. And then junior referee for a Manchester derby, Anthony Taylor. 5th time he's been in charge of this fixture. Another local lad. Guardiola. Matheus Nunes, that's not the neatest.
Credit to Ahmad as well, because he's making Ederson have to kick first time.
Half an hour into his first taste of a Manchester derby for Ruben Amorim. Manchester United have only conceded 7 Premier League away goals this season, which is the best record of all teams in the top flight.
So far, it just looks like Amorim has given this United team a little polish.
City's turn to press. De Bruyne. Haaland. City hoping they can prize an opening. It's very telegraphed from Doku. You could see that backheel coming a mile away. Manchester United certainly saw it. Bruno Fernandes drives on. Ahmad. Haaland had made a great run. Ahmad briefly lost control of it. Here's Ugarte. Lisandro Martinez. Cut out by Walker. City can't get it away. And it was always rising from the moment it left the boot.
Yeah, and Mainoo was hoping that he was going to get a free kick from the De Bruyne challenge, but the referee was right there in front of it. He was the one that began all that by winning the the ball, Ugarte, and then got involved furthermore. There's nothing in that for Manu.
Manuel Ugarte, who has yet to score for Manchester United. He didn't score during his one season at Paris Saint-Germain either. It's not what he's in the team to do. Mind you, Manchester United fans would love something unusual like a Manuel Ugarte goal to illuminate this derby. Appeals for handball. Referee says play up. Mateus Nunes. Given away by De Bruyne, groans from the City fans. Bruno Fernandes, unlucky, comes off the forehead of Guardiola. Mateus Nunes. Kobe Manu. This is Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui.
Oh, no.
Manu. Well judged by Guardiola. Fell back to a man. Cleared away by Gundogan. Walker. Battling Bernardo Silva. Passed out by Bruno Fernandes. Free kick to Manchester City. Two Portuguese international teammates collide.
Yeah, I think the Manchester City crowd were unhappy about the fact that a yellow card wasn't given
City
for
get
that.
on with it. This is Foden. Doku. Haaland peeling away towards the back post. Doku trying to take on the shot himself. As Manchester City receive another corner.
Yeah, and this hasn't been a Manchester United strength this season. Set pieces into their box.
39% of the goals that Manchester United have conceded in the Premier League this season have been from corner kicks.
Yeah, it's a Hoyland Haaland thing again that has attracted Anthony Taylor.
Gundogan. His return to De Bruyne wasn't perfect, but what a great cross in the circumstances! And Josko Gvardiol puts Manchester City in front in the derby. Manchester United concede from a corner kick again.
Well, certainly Gvardiol put it away beautifully, but there was kind of an element of good fortune because it comes off Ahmad and then it spins its way right onto the head of Gvardiol, and just Hoyland took a step forward, and as a result of that, it just afforded a little bit of room for Gvardiol to get on the end of it. and keep it away from Onana. And yeah, it's a set piece that's done United again.
The big Croatian delivers for Pep Guardiola again. He will feel he deserved a stroke of luck. The deflection on the cross. It goes City's way. Free kick for the Father Holland.
Yeah, not happy here with
Swirling
Walker.
up to Walker. Now, the reaction from Rasmus Højlund has produced a dramatic response from Kyle Walker.
Oh, Mama.
Manchester United players feel there's been an overreaction by the Manchester City captain.
It doesn't take much these days.
Gaya po na yun.
Josko Guardiola's goal has lit the fuse.
Yellow card.
Yellow card is out. Rasmus Højlund is going to get a yellow here. And Kyle Walker, we think too. Here's what happened.
Yeah, well, it was a push to begin with. From Walker on Højlund, and Højlund wasn't too happy with it, and he's reacted angrily and gone to him. Oh, I mean, Walker shouldn't be going down, sorry. I think, Walker almost deserves a yellow card for going down.
No.
Well, it's like two stags clinging together with their antlers. But Kyle Walker, I think, will be a bit embarrassed when he sees the replay of that to go down.
Agreed. I mean, there was no headbutt. I mean, they both squared heads up, but there was nothing violent.
Yellow card apiece, but I don't think we've heard the last of that.
Just an added little derby spice.
Having just conceded to a set piece at one end. Can Manchester United reply with one here? Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt.
Goal.
Certain defender. City, for a moment, were under immense distress there. It's going to be a corner to Manchester United. It could have gone anywhere.
I think City are claiming that there wasn't a touch from them and that it shouldn't be a corner.
They gone about here. But no.
Yeah, off a menu.
I want to
It
come
was a
and
City
take
touch.
goal on that.
This was to
I
go
look
in.
at that.
It will be highly controversial in the end. Bruno Fernandes delivery is weak. Can Anad resuscitate? De Ligt turns into Foden. Ugarte. The attritional nature of this game has intensified since the goal. Dello. One back by Walker. Big roars for the Manchester City fans. Flag was raised anyway. Diogo Dallo was offside. He's got a big half-time team talk to come. Manchester United conceding from a corner. Again, it's a real problem for Ruben Amorim.
I think only Wolves have conceded more this season. It's now 8 for United.
We're having another look at this, and from a defensive point of view, could Manchester United have done better here?
Well, in terms of making sure who's where and having a little look around, they don't seem to have been able to pick up the Guardiola movement. As I say, Højlund just stepped forward, misread it. Dallow's underneath it, so he's never getting to it. And sometimes it just works out like that, and it just ends up in your space, and you get ahead to it.
Pep Guardiola will know there was a slice of fortune to that, but you could bet your bottom dollar he'll take it. Maguire, straight to Kevin De Bruyne, and the keeper's out of his goal for a moment. Oh, that was scampering back. Quick thinking for the Belgian. Guardiola under pressure from Højlund. Good work from the Dane. Wins a throw-in for his team. Manchester United using the multi-ball system. Getting it back in play quickly.
Two balls on the pitch.
So it'll be one of his 15 full seasons in football management, Pep Guardiola, that he didn't win a trophy. Can he get this Manchester City team firing again?
And that's the next step for Manchester United, and particularly now that they've gone behind. They've got to be bolder in terms of the final third. They've got to find something more telling, more convincing.
Então,
Play. Goes up again. Manchester City's defence have stepped up as one in an efficient manner today. On there's several occasions now that Manchester United have been cut offside.
I mean, that's on for United. It's just the timing of those runs that have to be more precise.
Mazraoui. And Haaland is stopped in his tracks. Free kick to Manchester United.
Yeah, maybe that was justified. Okay.
então hoje ele está por ele.
Robert Fernandes for Dello. Martinez. Closing seconds of regular time at the end of the first half. Stoppages to come. It's going to be 4 minutes added on. Much of this delay was the injury to Mason Mount. Bernardo Silva. Away by Walker. Last touch off Martinez for a City throw. The little wave at the end. Pep Guardiola, who knows, all eyes are on him at most occasions. Boy, he's been scrutinised lately. Another free kick to Manchester City. Just before the goal, United had probably had their best spell in the game. Can Ruben Amorim regain that momentum going into the second period now? Remember, it's not so long ago that Manchester City threw away a 3-goal lead here against Feyenoord in the Champions League. That was only 2 home games ago.
Yeah, I mean, talking to everybody, nothing is guaranteed in this. Nothing.
If there's one thing we've learned in recent weeks, it's that you never quite know what's going to happen when these two are involved. That is one for the collector's item list. Completely overcooked delivery from Kevin De Bruyne.
You wouldn't have seen that coming either.
From the sublime to the ridiculous at times. That is the attraction of the allure. Haaland in breathing down the neck of Onana.
Abu Dhabi.
Foden. Some of the old uncertainties beginning to creep into the Manchester United defence.
Yeah, not the best attempt at a pass from Dallo.
Mateus Nunes. How City would cherish a second before the break. Doku. Mazraoui keeping his eye on the ball. Bernardo Silva back post. Beaten by Dello. Foden. Trying to find the space. Nearly. Very nearly. Touch the ball through. It is a Manchester City corner.
That's lovely skill from Foden once it arrives at his feet. The way he's able to just dribble his way through past Ugarte and get it on that left side again, and it's Maguire, maybe a follow-up touch from Onana to secure the corner. Yeah, keeper does get a little touch on it too.
Short corner again for Manchester City. De Bruyne, was he fouled by Martinez? Anthony Taylor says he was. Free kick to Manchester City. This should be the final action of the first half.
Yeah, I think he thought he was going to cross it, and then he just kind of played it towards the byline, and Martinez wasn't expecting it, and of course had to make contact.
Nervous moments in these closing seconds of the first half for the visitors.
Nice.
Foden was the target. Ugarte was there to cover. That brings the first half to a halt. 5 minutes for the fireworks game just after a quarter. Slow show for Josko. Guardiola's goal has City in front of the derby. At the break, Manchester City 1, Manchester United 0.